Here we have the introduction red 2018. This is the partner to the introduction white, which is, as I mentioned earlier, these are the introduction to my range. So on the red front, I focus a lot on Stellenbosch. I'm a big fan of Cabernet Sauvignon based blends. I have decided to do a blend in this wine because either with Cab, but Cab can sometimes be quite a difficult wine when it comes to youth, and the tannins can be quite a struggle, especially generally Cab needs some time in barrel and needs some time to mature. So this blend is around 62% Cabernet Sauvignon, it's 14% Cinsault, 14% Merlot, and the balance is Petit Verdot. And they all bring in different aspects again to the blend, and Cab being the sort of backbone of the wine, the structure, the real dark, inky sort of cassis fruit that we get, with a little bit of herbaceous lift. The Merlot brings in some lovely freshness and vibrancy, juicy red fruit characters, silky tannins. And this is the first vintage that I've used Cinsault, and the reason why I brought Cinsault in is it brings in, again, lots of vibrant fruit. You can pick it slightly earlier than you would normally pick, say, for instance, Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot, which need to sort of get to a phenolic ripeness. Cinsault doesn't really need that. It can be picked at 12.5 alcohol potential, which is what this Cinsault component was. And so it brings in lower alcohol, juicy fruit, and I fermented a bit on stalks. It also brings in these lovely dry textured tannins. And then Petit Verdot is a variety that I've used extensively in the Max in the past, and I love the variety to bring in real dark, inky perfume, violet characters, and quite broad tannins. This wine matures in barrel for about 18 months. There's no new wood, so it's all older barrels. We're talking in excess of 6 years old, and the wine is built to be drunk when young, but it will age for at least 5 years from vintage. It's a wine that I like to call my briar wine, so this is the kind of wine that I will be drinking at the fire while I'm busy preparing the meat, if I'm busy doing that, and then hopefully later in the evening we'll be drinking the Max with the food itself. It's a wine that drinks beautifully when young. It's a very vibrant wine, but it is still made in a very Syrah style, so there's this wine has a lot to offer and a lot of complexity and diversity in the wine.